or at least try to work on it some more. Um, my Kubo and the Two Strings fan art. Not at all, but welcome to the stream. I haven't really rested at all. I tried to record some audio for the DLC video. I recorded, it took me like an hour to I kept re-recording it because the audio kept fucking up. And some things just didn't look or sound right, so I said screw it and kept going at it, and then I finally got something I was oddly fine with. I didn't work on the thumbnail thing because I want to get this figured out first. I want to get the art for this done, this fan art. Because obviously, you know, but no, I didn't rest at all. I just kind of worked. Probably gonna hit the hay later on tonight anyways. If I don't go to sleep around 4 or 5 like I usually do, which is bad for me, but oh well. Also, quick little side note, bro. I know. Quick little side note, though. Is it okay to sleep? Well, no, it's not that. It's just I need to get a lot done. But a quick little side note, though. So, you know how I was saying how finally that guy fucked off and he's not gonna... Well, I guess I spoke too fucking soon. So Husk actually sent me some screenshots because he did respond to my long-ass paragraph and he still kept going. And also, to add on to that, he also made a part 8. Yay! Ugh, for fuck's sakes. It's like, fucking Christ. It's like, hell, even in the way he responded, the fucking messages, it's like, ugh. Oh well. It's like, I'm not even gonna go there. It's like, he's gonna keep going and going and keep making more and more videos. It's like, he's your biggest meat. I think he fuck God, no. He just needs to go, get a life. I don't see what his fucking problem is. I don't know what his deal is, but he needs to fucking fuck off. But yeah, no, I just I don't know why he has to keep his life as being your biggest fan. Yeah, no. More like his life is just utterly, I don't know. I don't like, here's my thing. If you're gonna sit there and complain and throw out these base accusations or just whatever, it's like, if you're gonna throw out bullshit, at least have something to back that up. Besides just going and making the base claim. Because here's my thing. Here's where he fucked up. It's like, you keep going and going. It's like, let me, you're just making yourself look worse. he literally comes off like KSI. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I have moved on, and you're still going. Like, the only reason I acknowledged it on the community post with his little screenshot is just to throw some, like, salt and say, you know, really? It's like, hypocritical much? Look at all of what you've done. Do you really want to talk shit? You know? It's like, you want to talk shit, but like, look at all of what you've done. You've tried to come back into the server, I think, twice. You've multiple accounts, and a few fake ones. Yeah, he's in the thick. Yes, pretty much, yeah. But yeah, I don't want to give him any more acknowledgement more than I have to, but like, I figured I would say something on it, because it's like, at this point, it's like, really, dude, come on, like, get a life. But yeah, I'm trying to work on this, because like, I want to try to get this figured out and done. Or not really, I don't want to get it done just yet, but I want to at least have here's my thing. I like doing the characters first and all the articulate stuff. So for me, I like getting this done now, so I don't have to later. But I'm trying to get this done. But yeah. And then tomorrow I'm probably gonna try to record what's left of the audio for the second walkthrough, get that edited, and I think I'll get it published, but I'm not gonna release it until I get the thumbnail done. Hell, I have to get... It's like almost near Christmas time. I want to... I don't know. I want to get some videos done before Christmas, but it's like, there's so much work that goes into like the editing side of things. Like, here's the thing, like, editing videos and stuff like that is no small task. And oh, I know I said I wasn't going to mention him again, but here's what's funny. You want to know what's funny? Apparently, because I'm showing gameplay, or I'm showing this or that, apparently that's a big fucking no-no. Because apparently... this makes no fucking sense. But apparently... that I'm not allowed to... He can't react to it because it has fucking gameplay on the screen... and blah blah blah. It's like, really? Wow. Like I said, fuck off. Hell, you just add on to all the injury, or the insult to injury, just the way he has to like be such a... I won't say the choice word I want to say, but like, come on. Like, get a life. I have literally said everything I needed to say. He's a liar. He's a compulsive liar. He spammed. Here's what he keeps insisting. I didn't say anything like that in the fucking server. It's like, it's like, motherfucker, my specific wording was that he worded his messages in a way that sounded a certain, like this or that. I never confirmed completely, or completely said, here's what that he made fun of the server completely. I said the way it came off, or the way, you know, this or that, basically, what's the word? the way it came off is that way. You know, it came off like, come to my shit, my stuff's better, blah, blah, blah. I didn't outright say that he said it, because I had no proof that he said it, because he deleted or edited his linked messages to get rid of it. Okay? Keyword. And then, okay, to add that insult to injury, he still keeps going, even though I've, like, said all I needed to say. Like, literally, he's lied and lied and lied multiple times. I think I even said so in the second video, which he finally acknowledges and reacts to, but he doesn't even completely react to it. Actually, give me a second. I'll just... Here's the thing. Here's... No. He can... No, thank you. Here's what's funny to me, okay? Here's what's funny to me about the whole thing. Is that I really legitimately don't understand. Like, I hope he grows as a person to not do this shit to other people. Because, like, the motherfucker, he can't... If you look at his messages and when he talks shit, I know I'm an illiterate fuckhead because of my dyslexia, but goddamn. Like, I don't like making fun of somebody, but god damn it, make this make sense to me. Make this make sense, because so far it makes zero fucking sense. Legitimately. He basically... Also, hello, Justin. Let me put this in the YouTube chat. Give me a second. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, Justin, remember the guy from the Discord and remember when I was saying earlier, I think yesterday, not really yesterday, but earlier today's stream, where I said, you know, so far he's fucked off and, you know, he's not bothering me. I spoke too soon. He's still continuing to harass. So, yay. Never say, hold on. Never say I'm glad so it happens, but the universe will hear you, then bring karma. Yes. I hope so. And here's what's funny about the whole thing. Here's what's funny. He always makes a baseless claim in the video. That's what's shitty part of it. Go away. Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to freaking put it, on the, what's it called side? Like, I'm not... He wants your attention, he wants your attention because he can't get enough from his parents. Okay, that's a little too cruel. Even if I slightly agree. Also, I'm gonna put the link on the Twitch side, so you guys can see it if you want. I don't care. I don't give a shit right now. Hold on. Give me just a second. Hold on just a second. Ah, there it is. Give me just a second. Hold on. Give me just a second. Shit. Oh well, I don't care. Where's my stylist? It's time to get back to work. But yeah, no, here's my thing. It'd be one thing or another. Can't win. Always try to have fun with these streams, so I'm just kind of keeping it real. But I'm gonna quit complaining and let's actually talk about something else, shall we? I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or stuff like that. I want to try to have fun with these streams. Agreed. Yeah. If you guys are curious, I am trying with like each new, like if I do something different with an art piece, like for instance Arcane, I'm kind of trying to mimic the style of Arcane. With this, it's me kind of trying to come up with, I would roast him more, but I'm just Hey, I can't say I blame you, chicken. I can't say I blame you. But I want to kind of do my, like, kind of find like my own way of like my own little style when I do these. I want to kind of always do something different, or I wouldn't say different, but like I want to do something relatively unique with each one, where like I'm trying to like find my own little style, where each particular piece does have something unique to it. I might have I have an idea that might work. What if you did a stream where you drew Arkham Batman characters, but in the style of like Batman 2004? That would be fun, I guess. But my one thing with that would probably be, how do I say this? It would probably be like I would actually have to like have the style figured out and be prepared. And like I need to, I don't know. I probably would need to like really practice on that and like figure out 2004, huh? I was like 1 year old when around that time. So I was still like a kid. So who knows, maybe. Oh, god damn it. Also, I am kind of approaching this in a different style where I want it to have a uniqueness to it where it has that feeling of like an arcane like style, but also the feeling of like a stop motion, like it has the feel of like the stop motion look that reflects from the movie, you know? I want it to have like that mixture of like art styles. For this, I kind of want to approach it in a different facet. And also, if you're curious, when I do these types of things, I always try to make sure like the line art is always above my color layers, because if you do anything like the line art always comes first, because this way it's easier to distinguish stuff. I always make that that my top layer, and everything else is below, for good reason. It makes things a little easier and you can distinguish stuff a little quicker. Probably one thing I will say that comes at a cost of that is maybe you could say the coloring like palette is sometimes a bit off and like it's very but I don't give a shit. I'm still trying to figure my own way of doing things. Like I'm still learning. So like if it looks like shit, it looks like shit. I don't care. You know? I'm kind of like at that stage of like I don't care if it looks like garbage. Like I just want to do it for fun, you know? And not to mention, I still have a plethora of other characters I still need to draw and finish, which makes this type of project hard. Not that type of hard. Shut up. Keep your minds out of the gutter. Just difficult hard. Now that makes the sentence sound so much worse. God damn it. But yeah. What else? Shit. What else? Trying to think. Actually, oh, now I catch your Tokyo Drift. Haha. Actually, I don't know if I sent Justin, since I still have you on Discord, by the way. I actually could use I'm not gonna repeat that, chicken. Shut up. Of course. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Fuck off. No, but back to what I was saying. Actually, what I was gonna say is, like, if I did send you, actually, give me a second. Hold on. I would probably have to send you, what is it called? What I have, art-wise. Where's my stylist? Ah, there it is. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm not repeating that. I'm so glad that the Twitch side can't see the YouTube messages. I'm so glad I don't have it set to where either side can see that shit. So yeah, I do have a fire comeback, but I don't think Twitch will allow me to say. Nah, you're good. It's fine. I was trying to say something. I keep losing my train of thought. Oh, now I remember. Basically, if I gave you some, like, line art, like, or I give you the references, I know I'm gonna, like, I have a friend helping me as well, but, like, I know I'm gonna need as many backup artists as I can, for the Nightmare Before Christmas project. I'm probably just going to, I've went through how many fucking alterations of the same fucking video. Like, I think I've went through, shit, how many has it been? 5, 10, 4, 2, whatever. Basically, I've went through several, and I'm still not happy with the here's the link on the YouTube side to one of the fucking Nightmare Before Christmas video, and I lost my goddamn stylist again. There it is. Basically, I can't. Here's my thing with the Nightmare Before Christmas video. Like, I have a lot of the concepts. My biggest thing is that the editing takes so long, and, like, I also have to make the grids, and I have to, man, I want to say more bun, but it's really hard to get. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I've shut up. I'm so glad that I am not a big YouTuber, and I don't have a billion people in the chat making these jokes, or I would be canceled so fast. I would shut up. I would be canceled so fast because my chat would be. Yeah, sounds fair. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I need a couple backup artists. Hell, if I sent you, like, the line art, if you wanted to, like, trace it or, like, come up with, like, your own little thing, cause, like, here's my thing. Unless, like, I could just say fuck it and just say, okay, if you want, you can make the grids. I'll show you how to make grids with whatever program you're using and whatever. And because I would probably need those than anything else, so I don't have to constantly make stuff. But it feels like I have to always make everything from scratch. And I don't want to do that always, but I kind of have to. It is like a big part of like the video making side of things. Like genuinely, like the real talk here. The reason why the Nightmare Before Christmas video is taking so long, even though I said, oh, I'm going to have it released by 2023, or not 2023, but the 23rd, more than likely, that's not going to happen. I have went through, I think, 4 to 5 different variations of this video. 4 to 5. 4 to 5. And none of them work. Like, I've went through that many. And not only that, I think part of the reason why the video's taking so long, and I probably shouldn't have announced it, was because the assets weren't, like, the video in concept needs a lot of assets. And it also needs a lot of, like, transitions, edits, blah, 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 right? So, for me, like, in the realm of, like, editing and shit like that, I personally feel like that's what makes the process a lot harder and a lot longer, because when you're doing, like, you're making something from scratch, like, for instance, let's just say, let's just take, for instance, the fan art I'm doing right now. So far, it's taken 3 streams. 3. Keyword, 3. To render, to shade, to draw, to ink, to do that. Imagine making a video. From my point of view, I'm doing 50 things all at once. I have to make the editing stuff. I have to basically make the transitions. If I can't find any, I have to make them. I have to make sure the video is written well. I have to actually make make sure either, one, it's partially scripted, or if I'm doing it from, like, impulse and I'm doing it from whatever, it actually works. Versus doing it, you know, whatever. And the other thing is, I have to make a lot of the stuff, and that's what really takes the longest when doing the videos. I'm gonna chill with the puns for now, but I got a lot of them. Haha, yeah. But in all seriousness, the reason why the videos, particularly, like, videos on, like, the different channels, like the art channel, the gaming channel, the reason why they take so long, more often than not, is not because, like, I'm lazy. It's because it takes so long to do different stuff with them. Because I want to do different styles of editing and kind of, like, maybe transition to a point where I feel like certain things are gonna work better. Like, you may chill with the puns and the Microsoft, haha. Because for me, I want to maybe try doing, like, small animation bits for certain things, or try to do this or that. But, like, anything I would add to something, it has to work. It actually has to fit in. If it doesn't fit well, or it relatively is like blah blah blah, then I'm fucking screwed. I'm screwed. Mainly because it has to somewhat fit this mold, because if it doesn't, it's more often than not going to take away and make the video boring. Like, if I'm just going on a rim and being, like, ranting, or kind of, like, no script, nothing, like, sometimes those videos in concept are not bad. For instance, like the Arkham one, I had to put my ass to the fire to get that done. And I fucking got it done, and so far it blew up, which is surprising. Whether people like agreed or disagreed, it was like, still, it was nice to have that push. But what I think for me is the difficult part of like the video making side of things on either channel, like it doesn't matter what it is, it's the problem isn't making the videos. It's the making the videos is fun. It's the what makes it the problem is how long it takes. When you're doing it all yourself, that does come at a cost, because the algorithm is kind of built to like, you have to be making, I think, how many videos, like, because the video, here's how the YouTube algorithm works, right? Let me just merge these layers real quick, and I'll do a separate one. The YouTube algorithm works in a simple way of like, beep 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 beep, right? Well, the downside of like, okay, let's say I make a video, it goes real high, and it doesn't keep going, even though it's still growing, it goes back down. That's how the bar works. It still goes back down, and it can go further. So I constantly have to have videos out so this can go higher, and it doesn't go here. So it's like it has to go higher and still keep going. And that's the downside to where it feels like a job. But the thing is, like, the job is draining when you're doing it yourself. Like, it's like someone trying to make a movie, and they're doing it, each job, like the editing, the set design, the acting, and they're doing it all themselves. It's like someone trying to make a movie, but they're doing they're their own production company, you know, if that makes any sense. They're doing all the roles, they're doing everything themselves, which, like, no man is an island. But the thing is, sometimes when you're pushing that far, and because you have to, not because you want to, because you have to, there's a downside, you know? I always feel like that's the one sucky part of doing YouTube with the algorithm, is that the more you do it, and it becomes a lot less fun when you're they push this type of that logic of like, you gotta keep, you know, grinding and never stop. And that sucks, you know. Because it makes it harder to enjoy stuff when doing it. Like, I like making the videos for the channel stuff, but it also comes at a cost because there's so much you have to do and put into it, where, like, I have to A, find the clips, B, make the assets, C, make the script, B, make the grids, edit the video, record the video. It's like I'm doing all this different work, and then I have to run the risk of like, okay, but what if, like, it doesn't do well? It's like playing Russian roulette. Will it do well? And if it doesn't, then I'm fucked. You know? If it doesn't, I'm fucking fucked, and all that work was just like down the drain. So it's like, I want to kind of like have a way of like where I'm not doing everything myself. But the thing is, like, I'm very particular. So it's like there also is a cost there. So, who knows? Um, Plus, I like also doing these. Like, I like to just chill and stream with you guys and just, like, have fun, chat, regardless of what the subject matter is, where I'm just talking about, like, the YouTube side of things. I can also just talk about making stuff like this. Like, doing stuff like this is fun. Like, it's not really that stressful, because it's like, for me, it's, how do I say this? It's, I want to say calming. Like, it's more just like, I just get to chill, relax, chat. I don't have to worry about making a deadline. I just get to have fun. You know, like, that's really what I enjoy about, like, doing these art streams or just streaming in general, is like the funny moments and just having fun and chatting with you guys and stuff like that. Yeah, I often find the smaller YouTube bit bigger than the better ones. Yeah, like, I try to be as, like, chillax and as cool as I can be. Like, you know, like, regardless of, like, all that's happened, it's been fun. Like, it's always fun to, like, you know, do these streams, chat with you guys, laugh, have fun. Regardless of, like, what I'm doing, like, whether I'm streaming a game, which I know that a lot of you guys are probably sick of me streaming the same goddamn games. Recently, because, like, I think I've streamed Arkham, a little bit, and even though I've done that in the past, I've, how do I say this? I want to try to do more games, but, like, money is a big factor, and also I'm streaming from my PlayStation, not from PC, not from any of that, so that's a big reason why, the gaming streams are a little limited. Now, if it was up to me, and if I had access to other games, I probably would. Which PlayStation? My PlayStation, I have the PlayStation 5. So, I still have my PlayStation 4. I just don't have it hooked up. And I do have a 360 somewhere. But I don't think you can stream on it. And I also don't think I can do anything with it right now. I want to actually, here's something, little fun fact for you guys to kind of tease you guys a little bit. I do want to do, like, eventually play Arkham Origins on the channel, on this one, or do it as a walkthrough series on the gaming one. One problem. One problem. That game is impossible to stream, or what's it called, with right now. If I would try to do anything with it on the 360, it would probably be just having to record it. Record the gameplay and screen capture it or whatever. Because streaming it's not an option. That's the first thing. The second thing is I want to play the DLC, but I can't. I can't stream it from my PlayStation. Now, before any of you guys say, "Oh yeah, you can play it on your PlayStation, but you can't, but maybe you can stream it," it's like, no, you can't. Not to be rude, don't be a dumbass. You cannot stream it from your PlayStation. You can, but you can't. The streaming process of, like, playing something like Arkham Origins on my PlayStation is they're backwards streaming it. So, like, it's going from, like, a PS3 to the PlayStation, but that also comes at a risk, because it's a little laggy and stuff like that. Personally, if it was up to me, I would just have the game emulated, and basically I would have it emulated, and then I could fucking play it to my heart's contempt and stream it and stuff like that, and even have the DLC. because WB has made it. I don't know what their deal is with Arkham Origins. I don't know why they hate the game, but like they have made it virtually impossible to really play the game anymore, to stream it or stuff like that. Like, there's no remake for the game. There's no remaster of the game. It's not even included in the Arkham Trilogy collection. Even though they've pushed it and said, oh yeah, it's canon, it's this or that. It's like, really though? Because you really don't act like it, you know? So yeah, that's one irritating part. And I really want to play Arkham Origins. It's one of my favorite games. Like, I've played most of all the Arkham games on this channel. I think Blackgate and Origins are the only ones I haven't played. And yeah, I've put out a few clips from Shadows, but I don't have a MetaQuest, so I can't really play it. I don't own it. And there's no way I'm going to fork out however much it is to get a MetaQuest. And if you guys ever ask for me to stream or play that game, I'm going to give you the simplest, nicest answer, and that is go fuck yourself. That's not going to happen. Unless you guys make a donation somehow and pay for it, I can't do shit. And I can't even get donations, so it's not happening. I'm kidding. I'm not being completely serious on that one. Yeah, gaming is expensive nowadays. Yes, it is. So are Legos, surprisingly. Fucking Legos are expensive. So, yeah, like, it sucks, but, like, that's really where I'm at, when it comes to, like, game stuff. Now, like, if there's, like, I kind of want to get a semi-regular schedule for, like, streaming, where it's not, what's the word? It's not as, how expensive are Legos nowadays? Go to Walmart, find out. Check online, find out. I'm not gonna give you a straightforward answer there. Let you find out how bad it is yourself. But basically, yeah, I wanna kind of transition to doing more stuff as well. Like, I love drawing. This is like what I love doing. Like, making stuff like this. Here's my thing. I love drawing different media stuff, because like each type of thing really challenges me. Yes, I can always go back and like redo old art, and that's always been a big thing I've wanted to do, because I have plenty of old pieces that I could say could use a rework. But it's like finding the time and really, you know, forcing myself to actually sit and do it is really where I actually get a lot of my, well, shit type, you know, things. Because it's like, I genuinely would want to, like, go back and remaster a couple pieces, or, like, actually work on stuff that would be relatively big projects. You know, like, I would say relatively big because of, like, how long it would take. Like, I'm talking poster-level projects of, like, stuff. You know? I mean, like, that type of big. Because I have plenty of those, and I've not worked on them. Which sucks, because, yeah. Would you ever stream Rivals? I did. I don't know if you caught it, but I did stream Marvel Rivals. Fun, I guess. Not my cup of tea. I don't see myself going and playing that. Um, like for relatively a bunch of reasons. Main ones being no. I don't think I could really sit down and play Rivals for like a long period of time, or like just play it at all, because it's really just not my thing in general. Like online multiplayer style games, I've never really got into in the first place. And when it comes to like Rivals, like I'm trying to play it and trying to figure it out. It's just like, for me, it was confusing. It was fun for like 5 seconds, but I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on the game. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. But it's also not my type of game. You know, I understand most of my games are single player. Yeah, like, here's my thing. I like multiplayer stuff. Like, I like to play with people. But if it's like a battle royale type of shit, I don't care. Here's my thing. Co-op, I like different types of co-op. Don't get me wrong. Couch co-op is probably one of my favorites. But like doing online shit and stuff like that, I don't fucking care. Like, that's the reason why I'm not much of a Call of Duty person. I'm not like a battle royale or fighting game type person. It's like fighting people online or doing that type of stuff and grinding. I don't have the fucking time nor the patience. Like, I'm just gonna admit it right now. It's mainly a patience thing to go around and do all that shit. For me, doing that type of stuff's fucking boring. Like, not to be that guy, but I fucking hate it when it does that. The Call of Duty to me is boring. Destiny's boring. Like, most of the online stuff for certain games is kind of boring. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna shit on it and say that it's boring because, well, in my personal opinion, anyone who, if you disagree, you're wrong, and you're not allowed to have your own opinion, and if anyone who disagrees with me is a uneducated moron. No, I'm not saying that. Like, you like what you like. I'm not going to shit on anyone for liking something. Perfectly fine. I don't give a shit. You know, that's not why I'm saying it's boring. In my personal opinion, it's boring. Because it's designed to keep you playing, and you're doing the same mundane shit over and over and over again with not much variation. They did the same thing, like, that's the whole thing with, like, the online multiplayer, keeping you playing type shit. Avengers and Suicide Squad, I know these are shitty examples, because these are shitty games, but prime examples. Because they kind of do something very similar in any type of online style game. Call of Duty, Destiny. Most of those games, whether their audiences choose to believe it or not, you're doing the same shit over and over and over again with, like, okay, Destiny. Let's rewind the clock back a little bit. Destiny. When you play that, let's actually rewind the clock and, like, actually look at it for what it is. With Destiny, you had... What was it? You had the fucking... I don't even remember. You have, like, the Guardian stuff. Like, you have to do the same shit. These little tasks. Kill these enemies. Do this, do this, do this. You go to these same certain areas. And you do this. And you do that. You have, like, the... What is it fucking called? You had the same certain modes. You had... I can't even remember what the fuck they're called. Because it's been so long. But basically, you're doing the same mundane shit. It's the same with Call of Duty. Like, whether the COD players want to get in a pisses match with me or not, I don't care. It's the same shit. You're grinding out for camos. You're grinding out for this. You're doing these online things. You have to get certain types of kills. You gotta do this or that. It's like, it's boring. To me, it's boring. I don't care what anyone says. Doing that shit is so stupidly boring. It's not fun. I don't know why people find it fun, but, you know, like, they're allowed to like it, whatever. But I personally don't understand how they can find that shit fun. For me, it's fucking boring. And, like, I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on people. Like, when I say all this, it sounds like I'm shitting. Oh, you don't like Call of Duty, you don't like this, you're just shitting on... It's like, fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, suck a dick. You know, it's like, that's kind of how I feel. Because here's my thing. You like what you like. That's perfectly fine. You know, it's like one of those things where you like what you like. But for me, and me alone, I don't find it fun. I don't find it cool. I find it fucking boring. And if you like it, good for you. I'm happy for you. I don't. I find it to be the most mundane, boring, stupid bullshit. End of story. And if people want to disagree with me, all the power to you. Like, that's what these, you know, type of talks are about. Like, they're not meant to say, like, my way or the highway. They're meant, like, you can challenge my point of view if you want. But, you know, that's just me. It's one of those things. I personally prefer single-player stuff. And everyone likes what they like. You know, like, I'm not gonna sit there and shit on anybody. It's just, for me, I don't personally like that shit. But then again, I think my first games were single-player story games. Not multiplayer games. Single-player shit. I think I got introduced to multiplayer shit later, and I didn't like it. I think that was the big reason for why I don't like it. So, yeah. Also, God Chicken, if you're still there, I am so sorry for the rambling and the bullshit. I apologize. And Justin, if you're still there too, again, my apologies. You know, like, I don't want to. It's no problem. Okay. I know, like, I'm rambling. I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on anyone. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed. Gotcha. Oh, well, you know, if you gotta go to bed, gotta go to bed, man. Like, hey, at least you're gonna go get some sleep, so that's a good thing. At least one of us is. I'm trying to familiarize myself with JoJo art style. By the way, if I gave you a couple sketches, do you think, and a couple ideas, do you think you could fucking try to do something with it? Like how? So what are you thinking? Um, you know how I've been like the little concept sketches of the Nightmare Before Christmas game stuff, like even combat sketches or whatever. About the same thing. Let me find your... If I can't even find you on Discord, I have so many fucking chats. I don't even see your shit. God damn it. Oh, there it is. It's like, how do I say this? It's basically, what I'm up to is kind of like brief little sketches for like combat poses in the different forms, or, what's the word? Brief little scenes to describe certain things. And Lottie fucking da. Hold on. Gotta find one more. If I can find it. This is annoying the shit out of me. Hold on. I'm looking. There. Like in the various different forms or whatever. Like, you know, I gotta learn myself anatomy, so I'm bad at it. No, I get it. Trust me. My thing is, like, I'll have to send you the unlisted video to, like, whatever. But basically, where I'm at is, like, I would need different combat like, basically, to describe different things, I have to kind of, like, treat it relatively differently. Where basically in the same realm of like each form is uniquely different and they have different sets of abilities and different stuff. And I've talked about it to death, right? I've described or talked about it in aspects. But legitimately, in all seriousness, that the forms are uniquely different. And because they kind of have to be. With like even the attacks or stuff like that. And that's where I was gonna say, like, if you want to like have a what is it fucking called? Um, like trace what I already have, or like try to like, okay, you have a good idea of one thing, because of like reference here and there, then it makes certain other things seem a little easier. And blah blah blah, you know. So yeah, I sent you a couple little things, Discord wise, referencing blah blah blah. Because where my headspace is at is taking a lot of influence from various things, but I really haven't like sat down and like nailed down the concept of like A, B, and C and D. But I'm probably just gonna have to fucking draw each thing myself. Like, I'm probably gonna have to just open up my computer, or in my digital tablet one of these days, and just like fucking draw it myself. And kind of like figure that out a little bit. Because, like, I don't want what I'm up to is kind of like thinking in the realm of scenes. Like, how do I explain this in a way that makes it make sense? But basically, the video is a whole, like, ideas type thing. So obviously there has to be, like, art to describe certain things. Well, the downside is, like, I have to actually draw that art. And I have to make it make sense. So that, and I also have to do other stuff, which I've already stated. But yeah, trying to friend is helping me with some stuff, but I know how busy she is in different time zone stuff, so that's why I kind of 50-50 of like, I need a lot more help. And I'm willing to admit.
So, yeah. Hold on a second. Whew. Ow. Oh shit, I just realized something. Hold on. Shit. Thank God Chicken went to bed. I feel bad because I stream really late. More in the nighttime than the day. I feel bad because I stream most of the time near like the nighttime. So you guys really aren't catching the streams always. Or then when you do, it's like, oh shit, and you have to like go to bed. So I kind of feel bad. Um, whew. Okay. What is the other? Oh, it's like what's called there? Okay, so there's like a bit of shadow play on this part of the arm. Plus I'm starting to get hungry again, so that's fucking great. Try to create like a depth of field thing. Shoot. Okay. Have also this shit. I want to trim that, but I do want to clean up the line work right there. Nope, that's too thin. There we go. That's better. Trying to make sure that the what's it called even looks a little bit more armor-esque as well. trying to add as much detail just in the finer things with like brushes and pencils. I'll add some white on the other side and darken it a little bit. Mhm. Whew. Finally. It's almost done. Well, mostly. I'm adding like white little highlights because I feel like I could add on to like the hair and stuff. Stuff like that usually does help distinguish things and add just a little bit of like it, a little bit of lighting. Ow. Well, I almost have him somewhat done. I have bits of his armor and shit like that. I'll probably do the rest of this sometime tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming at all tomorrow because I have enough I need to do. And I feel like, you know, when I originally watched this movie, I thought I had trouble figuring out if it was a guy or girl. No, it's a boy. He's a boy. And but it's a very good movie. It's when you watched it when you're a little bit older. When I watched it, I think I watched it a couple nights ago. A lot of the themes hit a lot harder, and a lot of the moments hit a lot deeper. When you like think about the deeper side of it and what the story it's trying to tell, and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to say I was 15 or 16 when I watched this. Yeah, I don't remember when I think I watched snidbits of it, but I think the first time I legitimately watched it was the other night, a night ago. Because I wanted to just sit down and like watch through a lot of the Laika movies, and I finally sat down and watched. I believe it was Coraline first, and then I watched Paranorman, and then I got to this one, and I love this one. It's one of my favorites. I might actually do like you know, I think I might legitimately watch 3 of them, and I can't remember if I watched any more. Yeah, well. They have their own channel, and sometimes I'll watch snippets of it, their stuff, but they did another movie, and I haven't sat down and watched it yet, which was The Missing Link. I don't know if I haven't really sat down and watched it, but it's probably one of those where I feel like if I do. Because I know that a lot of people are saying, I haven't really read or watched anything for it. So it's like, I would go into it completely blind. So I'm kind of like 50-50. Shit. Yeah, I really gotta sit down and watch through a lot of the stuff. But also, the other thing is, I also am probably gonna have to sit down and watch a lot of stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna have to like mess around with things. So yeah. Oh shit. My head. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to just rest my head for a second because I've been drawing in my, you know. Hold on a second. I'm looking for something that I was gonna post, not post, but hold on. Give me just a second. Ow. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get my head on straight. I'm sorry, I apologize. Shoot. I'm looking for something. I know it's on here. My phone. Sorry. Where did I leave it? Wait a minute, where is it? Shit. Crap. I'll do a little bit more. Hold on. Just put a few little hairs here and there. But I think I am done for tonight. I am legitimately fucking tired. I might just chillax for a while. And shit like that. I'm gonna work on this, and I'm gonna try to work on getting some videos done tomorrow. I really didn't think the rendering process would take this long, but well, I stand corrected. So there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna probably end the stream for the night. So, have a good rest of your night, man. Appreciate all for stopping by. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.